used to just do it for fun. For real, now we gotta get to it and hustle, man. We gotta get to the funds. The pressure been stacking up tons. We on our way up, just trust.
Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Well, singing as we. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Yeah. The brioche.
And on the hill, the big righty, Jack Halotv. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective.
Oh, yeah, I will.
So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
No, that's out.
Ground ball left side. Moncada tossed to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Juan Soto.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Two down, bases empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That's a ball.
That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Jorge Polanco blasts one out. His 7th home run of the season. And the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Mark Vientos stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler McGill. What do we have on him?
Veteran guy out there on the hill, so ready for anything and everything that'll come his way. I'm sure he's got a solid plan of attack against this offense.
That misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And boom, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. Makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, first baseman.
I saw meeting.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. That is the inning. Back in Anaheim. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Beatty starting as the designated hitter, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Fires to second too late. And he's got a double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Marcus Semien at the plate now, and that's inside. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball.
Yeah.
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Late swing fouled off. And it's filled up.
Ball.
Shotwell. He steps on the bag, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Jared Young. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Alvarez on third with 2 out. Just missed.
He added all the missing restaurants to the website.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Alvarez crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In the air, left field. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boog. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Joe Adele. Big-time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. To the right side, and that chance handled. Over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to third or first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Wade Meckler stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball outside.
No excuse.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. There's a strike. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's a full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yoan Moncada stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one to first, and that's just foul. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Meckler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. That one's in there. Strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Ball. And a swing and a miss. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
So a man at first. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Comes the 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And now the count filled up 3-2. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And Here's the first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's in there. That is strike two.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Two aboard with one out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Swing and he popped it up. Fair ball. Bichette comes around to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Baden at the plate now, and that's strike one. That one hooked foul. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Slider misses outside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
No, that's low. Ball.
That's ripped to right down the line. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto now at the plate. Outside. Ball. And it's 1-0. Fouled off left side. That one missed.
Ball.
And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Trout, 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shadowell. Flied to right his first time.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Hard liner. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Angels nothing.
I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, popping from all-nighters. Kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean palm lighters.
Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Ball high.
Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. In plenty of time to first, leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Mets,
Here's the center fielder, Jared Young. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Sliced hard but foul. Now the 0-1. And ball
No,
1.
that missed. That's a ball.
Right side. And it
That's
goes
foul.
just foul. 1-2 now.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Tyrone Taylor. Flied to left his first time.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled on to first. That ends the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning, so now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Just missed.
You know, these Angels just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Pitch misses.
No, that missed.
Ball 2. That clips the corner.
2.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Payoff pitch. That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Grounded out his first time. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. So 2 balls and no
outside.
strikes.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The Halos trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His second of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down, and now Yohan Moncada picked up a base hit to center his first time up. To the right side, and it stays fair. And that'll bring a tying run to the plate. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swinging a foul out of play. On the outside corner, got him looking. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Angels baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 5th. Bo Bichette with an impressive home run total. Top 5 in the league is legit, Singy.
Oh, for sure, Boog. He's got that don't make a mistake vibe every time he steps in.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 1-1 now. You can almost hear the crowd hold its breath when he swings.
Yeah, and most of the time it's for good reason. He's a human highlight reel.
Grounds one to short. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now it's Juan Soto.
That's the ball.
Hard hit left side. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Mets. First
2 down, base is empty.
Polanco.
So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco.
Ball.
Polanco in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
A little bit low. A little bit low.
That's down.
And
That's
now
a ball.
3-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's low for ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Vientos,
Ball,
the next to
outside.
hit, takes outside. And that one
That's the
missing
ball.
low. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That misses.
That's the ball.
And now 3-1. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Beatty in the box again, takes a strike. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Runner at second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jack Halotv will depart, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on. New pitcher now, number 70.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these.
And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers. Here's Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Vientos. 1 down. Back to the top of the order now. And up next for Los Angeles, Zach Neto. 1 for 2.
Neto.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. Out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, It'll carry enough to get out of here.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Young should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
So digging in, Nolan Shotwell. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. That misses. And that is ball 1.
Ball.
Shotwell off of first with 2 away. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the
And the batter now, Joe Adell.
Right fielder, Joe Adell.
That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tobias Myers getting loose out there. Senga getting loose as well.
Ball.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's 7-2. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. At the plate, Jared Young.
Center fielder, Jared Young.
Hammered down the right side, the foul.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That missed.
With all
That's
those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder
Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. To third, Moncada. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the Mets order. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to first. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
In the dirt. Now all even up. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Mets,
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Gets it to first, and that's the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they're still on top, 7-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tobias Myers.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Myers, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Gets to it onto first. Alvarez just in time. That was close, but he's retired on the strikeout, 1 away. Here is Moncada. He's 2 for 2.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Action in the pen down there. Luke Weaver up and loosening in the pen. Gets him to chase after that one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The Mets leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one is upstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's having fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That missed. That's a ball.
The next to hit takes ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. High fly ball out to left field. Soto settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Angels 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Ryan Zefferjohn.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Outside.
Ball outside.
Got it. And there's one away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
That's a ball.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And that misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And there's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now. 2 outs. Base is empty. Francisco Alvarez will hit next.
Yeehaw!
And a foul ball. The 0-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Full count now.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Neto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Rip towards third, slinging it to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeehaw! Nope, ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Now a screamer into the outfield. Young on the move. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luke Weaver.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now, Nolan Shotwell.
Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Simeon toss over to first. Third out. Angels strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back in Anaheim, we're at the top of the 8th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Robert Stevenson. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Hee-haw!
Stevenson, in his 9th season, he throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a slider. That to right. Adele under it. And there's one down. Jared Young up now for the Mets. Ball one
That's
low.
the ball. That's down.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1.
Ball.
This one in the air right field. Adele towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Nope. Ball.
Just
No,
missing
that
there.
missed.
Ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the splitter and it was effective. It's the Mets 7 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch him all time. Jorge Soler goes deep. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they close the gap. It's 7-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball off your bat like that.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adele. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Manaea, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Adele thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there. I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
On the ground at first. Polanco takes it himself, and they got him.
Up next for the Angels, 3rd baseman, Yoan
2 outs, base is empty. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ahora mismo.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Oh, él comió y se fue. Él no puede estar tranquilo.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Well struck right field. Taylor moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the Angels do get one back via the solo homer. It's now 7-3. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Angel Stadium, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Mets.
So up next for New York, Juan Soto. He swings and fouls one off.
That's the ball.
That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 2.
No, that's down. Ball.
Bichette gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now the first. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Chase Silseth.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
The Mets trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Up next for the Mets.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Vientos can't hold up, and that's a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. But all the runners hold. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And it's 9-3.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through the clutch to drive in a pair. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So now the DH spot, Brett Beatty.
That missed. That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn two, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Top of the zone for a called strike. Up the middle, Neto. Over to Frazier. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Here's Marcus Semien. Just off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the dirt. Fires to third, but he's back. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. Mets out in front, 10-3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kodai Senga.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
That one lifted to left. Soto on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Outside. That's a ball.
Man at second. Inside. It's 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Angels with only 1 out left.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Trav swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off. This could end it. Ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
Final score here today, 10-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
holding hands. I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more. If this is your answer, but here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, it's just better off as friends. I got questions, got no clue. What are we? And how are you? My time is up and I'm heading home. What is the reason that you're holding on? I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more. If this is your answer, but here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Always just better off as friends. I wanna stay here and roam. The boy got me caught in a storm. I wanna stay here and roam. This summer has got me torn. Oh, I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more. If this is your answer, but here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, we're just better off as friends. I wanna stay here and roam. The boy got me caught in a storm.
Hola, Jacqueline.
I wanna stay here and roam. This summer has got me torn. Oh.
I'm gonna check your room right now. If your room is unacceptable, then nobody can come.
She said she's gonna clean it before she gets it. Mommy's not happy. If you don't clean it, she's not coming yet. It's very simple.
That is not done. Closet looks like a mess. There's things on the floor. No.
You heard her. How can you not hear her? That the room's a mess. And if it's not clean, forget it. You can't have people over.
You can't clean. You can't have people over. If I would have planned somebody to come over, that room would have been clean the night before. Not the same day that I got school. The night before. Spotless. You can't invite people over when it's like this.
So come on down. Are you coming home?
You cannot invite people over when your room is
Yeah,
a mess.
your room's not clean. I'm not talking to them. Let me watch time.
Your room is a mess. It's a weekday. It's a school day. It's a school weekday.
As soon as possible. When you get here, you gotta start cleaning.
You need to tell
I'm not saying anything to them until the room is approved. So
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm not saying
If the room is not approved, then you can't have
you
people
have to
over.
plan this person. Then I'll tell you. So get over here and do it. Okay.
She always says that she's gonna do it. She doesn't do it. She likes to invite people over, and she doesn't like to clean. You invite people over, it's okay. Tú vas a limpiar. Porque también no es nada más jabón, es los baños y todas las demás cosas que la gente usa y ve. You wanted it raw?
Está bueno.
Ponía la nevera y se lavó. But it has so much protein, and then when you have the kind of meat, you have more protein. And no dairy.
You have no friends. None.
What did you ask him?
Like zero friends.
What, you have
Not even
friends?
one friend. All these years, no friends in 50 years.
You should ask
I know he was isolated.
him.
He was isolated from everyone, so let's see how far this.
Do you have friends?
I don't see it.
You should call your friends and be done with them. You always tell the girls to hang out with their friends, but I don't see you hanging out with your
Friends
friends.
party is taken away from him. No, you done? Get that away. Wow, very legal.
Right?
You do a tuna like this, it doesn't even have onion in it, does it?
It does. It has onion and celery.
Pero mira, si esto lo está molestando, he did an amazing job. I can't know what he's doing. He's really serious. Doesn't really talk much. He's like, no nonsense, just do this and go. No little small talk. Like, boom, boom, boom. Like, he had a fire like 5 surgeries now. Oh, look at the raw. ¿Cuándo vi? Padre la gente, no son niños.
Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. All right, ready to get underway. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. And we're underway. Fouled off down the right side.
Ball, that's out.
That's off the mark, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Teal. And that one handled. One at second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery.
Ball one.
Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard.
That's one misses. Ball three. And that's in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, down, nobody on. What a stop to first, and they get the out. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Jonathan Cannon. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Digging in, Zach Neto. Neto went deep in his most recent game. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Ripped to third and caught. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jorge Soler.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Started after it, appeal to first. Did not go. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Nolan Shanuel. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Meckler takes it in for the out. One down. And now it's Austin Hayes. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone.
That one almost got him. No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Meckler settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Challenge from behind the dish here.
And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man on second, 2 down. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Stepping in, Miguel Vargas. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One run across to the frame so far here at the top of the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now, Derek Hill.
Ball.
On the ground to the left. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. So they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now back in Anaheim, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Soler with a homer in his last game.
Ball 1.
Cannon, a 6'6" righty, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2022. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. And that one is inside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Joe Adele.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In the air to left center. Hill on the move. He's got it. 2 away. Wade Meckler, the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit, right field. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7th, 3rd baseman.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Ball. That's inside. Yep, that ball went out.
In the air, right field. Hayes settles under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We played back here at Angel Stadium. I'll tell you what, Singy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player. Relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Ripped to 3rd and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ball 3.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Colson Montgomery now at the plate. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Welcome back. Last series the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Ball 1. There you go.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. The wind to kick the 2-0. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2. That one missing inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Adam Frazier. And that one fouled off. Yo, 1. In the air, left side. Hill under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. He's 0 for 1. Halotv, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss there. In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one wrapped foul. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10.
Ball down.
a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
At the plate, Nolan Shanuel. That one misses, and that's ball one. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. This one in the air, center field. Baldwin under it. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back in Anaheim, I'll tell you what, Siggy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player, relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out. You know, these White Sox do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Hayes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. The White Sox trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. And that just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they still got both their challenges. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brooks Baldwin. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Off the mark there.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, Joe Adell. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Yeah, Singy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Wade.
So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball, that's low.
That one lifted to left. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Moncada. Flied to right his first time. Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels held in check as the lead remains 3-1. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the 5th. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Vargas stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Next for Chicago.
So up next for Chicago, Derek Hill.
Hey! Nope. That's inside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Ball, that's
First
off
sign
the
of
plate.
movement in the White Sox bullpen. Tyler Gilbert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hicks also throwing. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Inside. Ball 2. And there's a base hit to left. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Adam Frazier flied to left his first time.
Ball, that's out.
Ohapi aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's out.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1 now.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Run around the move. That's
Ball
a good
4,
at bat
that
right
low.
there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The shortstop,
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make. New pitcher for the White Sox, Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
the box now. Take strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
The Halos trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hill takes it in for the out. 1 down. Two aboard with 1 out. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels.
And an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Well, count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Chopped out towards short. Montgomery off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're through 5. It's the Angels 3 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Chase Maedroff steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Takes it in for the out. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He swings and fouls one off. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Hicks.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So up next, Nolan Shanuel. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
In the air to left center. Hill on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
That's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mike Vassell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 62, warming up as well. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now batting Joe Adell. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels.
Now the left fielder, Wade Meckler. 1 for 2.
Inside ball.
Adele leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. We're back, and I don't know who this guy is, but it's definitely not the same pitcher we saw last time out, Singy.
Yeah, Boo, channeling his inner Greg Maddux out. Painting corners like it's a summer art class.
Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
That's ball 2.
Next one misses, and now 3-2.
Get you roll.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes.
Ball. That's down.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. With a lay off that pitch down.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Tying run at the plate. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brooks Baldwin.
Hola, Jacqueline.
Ball. That's outside.
The White Sox with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Outside low. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Ground ball to the right side. And it stays fair. Benintendi makes the turn at second. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Soriano departs. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ben Joyce.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
Sosa in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
High fly ball down the left field line. Meckler on the move, heading back, and that's a foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
So the tying run at second gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. That one
Ball
missed. On a line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. One runs in around third. He scores to tie it up.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Really important at bat coming up now.
Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him right there.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Derek Hill. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Fall off foul. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. Fires to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, these guys were trying to take a lead late in this ball game. It looked like he had a real chance to get in there safely, but the defense was all over it. Close play at the plate. The tag gets him just in time to keep the game tied.
Go-ahead run on base. Chase Maidra digs in now. And it's fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Trout turns to the right on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming on this 2-run double. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Newcomb.
Ooh.
Here is Yohan Moncada.
Well, both sides equally as strong.
He went where?
So not a good time to try to turn him around with a... relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Oh, that got him. And a go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. A walk, and he's also singled. There's a strike. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run shot, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Zach Neto getting ready to hit. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Mike Vassell.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble scoring him up.
Here's Trout.
Inside, ball 1.
Towards first. Vargas steps on the bag, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman, Nolan.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Angel Stadium.
Now pitching for the
The new
Angels,
pitcher in the game, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Field 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Andrew Benintendi steps up, 1 for 3. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 6 and the White Sox 3. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back in Anaheim, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
The distance on these is what stands out to me, Blue. Every one of those home runs has gone at least 400 feet. The batter's box is a launching pad.
Yeah. How much you got?
Side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Angels. Right fielder, Joe.
Oh, it's 10:42.
So digging in, Joe Adell.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Adell tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The 1-0. Vassell goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Starting to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. And the 3-1. Popped up. Teal settles under it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it out.
Meckler, the next to hit, takes outside. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Dora down. Dora down. Dora.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Last couple of pitches, breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Now fly ball to right center. Hayes ranging after it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 6-3. Back here at Angel Stadium.
Right fielder, Austin Hayes.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago.
Now here is Brooks Baldwin. Hard hit left side. Fires in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Lenny Sosa. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. This one driven, deep center field, on its way. Home run! And they close the gap. It's 6-4.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here is Miguel Vargas. And the 1-0. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
No, that's down.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Estás tranquila, lo mereces, siempre fuiste bien. Tú con él, no me sorprende, sospechaba terminar así. Yo solamente fui la excusa para hacerle ver que tú podías, si querías, vivir sin su amor. Perdóname, no me di cuenta de ese juego y me enamoré. Después fue tarde, no podía ya volver atrás. Y te quería cada día más y más.
Seguro, mujer, que hoy eres feliz, que puedes hacer lo que quieras tú.
Tú con él, ya me han contado que estás linda mucho más que ayer, que no me odias y preguntas siempre algo de mí. Al fin y al cabo, un poquito yo me hice querer. Discúlpame aquellos celos tan intensos que sentí por ti. Estaba loco, casi loco por aquel amor. Y al poco tiempo, para siempre lo perdí. Aún recuerdo el romance que viviste conmigo. Yo sé que jugaste con mis sentimientos. Todo fue un juego.
need balls, right? That's what they get in the middle.
But I think I just switched the day. I think we're a bad day after. Well, that's what.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, we'll be back to get this one. Starting on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
slings to first in time.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Runner on at first with one gone. Benintendi up here.
Ball.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. On the ground. Takes it himself for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Munetaka Murakami in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Benintendi off of first with two away. Just missed.
Down.
Next offering is fouled back. The 3-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Payoff pitch. Got him. That's the third out. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back in Anaheim. On the hill for the White Sox, Shane Smith. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here's Mike Trout. Singing you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
And that skips in the dirt. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 1 gone runner at first. Nolan Shanuel getting ready to hit. Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball. Shanuel matched a homer in his last game.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball, that's outside.
High fly ball, right field. Hayes under it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, right
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Soler.
Popped up. My drop. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1.
That's that arm cheat.
whoa, wait. My whole team, oh, wait. We don't need no play. Shoot like Z, whoa. Big old teams with the team, head of steam.
Back here at Angel Stadium, top of the second, Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball.
Sosa with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Right side, hard hit. Shanuel takes it to the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Right fielder,
Digging in, Austin Hayes. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Center fielder,
One down. Now here is Luis Angel Acuna.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Hey.
Kikuchi in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-1.
Ball. Down.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Left fielder, Jared Hill.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Derek Hill.
That's a ball.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and inches closer to getting out of the jam. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. Grissom launched a homer in his most recent game.
Hey.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here is Wade Meckler. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Oswald Peraza now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to the left. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back in Anaheim, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mydroff.
Hey!
Going 2 now.
Ball in.
That one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's ripped. Base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1 now. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Lenny Sosa will hit next. That's in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Rips that one to right. That's out number 2. Two aboard, 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. In the air, right field, Soler settles under, and that's the 3rd out. Well, the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out. Travis d'Arnaud digs in.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Inside.
That hit him. He's got first.
Up next for the Angels.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shadwell. Fly to right his first time. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards right center field. Hayes on the move. He's got it. And the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles underneath it. And there's one down. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout on his horse. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he's out easily.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Chase Mydroff now at the plate. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom 4, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's just foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
No swing. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's too low. Ball two. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
For the Angels.
So up next, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball left side, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Angels strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Anaheim, ready now for the 5th inning. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's to third. Peraza throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
That catches the corner. And that skips into dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Munetaka Murakami.
Ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
In the air, right field. Soler should have this one. And that is that. So 1 left for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one lifted to left. Hill in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Darno takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one fouled off. The White Sox up by 2, last half of inning number 5. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Here at Angel Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Chicago.
Stepping in, Luis Angel Acuna.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's
runner on the go. That one ripped, but foul. Two on the way. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
1 out, man at first. Here's Corey Lee. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. Just
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Hill, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the 1-0. Now one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Hayes coming around third. Safe. 3-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Tag. Save. Stolen base. Darno too late with a throw.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Hill stands at second with 2 gone. Breaking ball misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of
manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yusei Kikuchi. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ryan Zefferjon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna under it. 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Shanuel in the box here. And 1. The White Sox leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Misses inside. And it's 1-1.
That's out.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Hayes on the move to the gap. Takes it in for the out. And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Play made, that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Angels baseball. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch just misses.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Man at first. So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
Nope.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that is out of play. Got him looking. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, you get yourself into scoring position.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball one.
So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Benintendi, the runner at first with two gone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The White Sox lead 1, but they lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the. Sir Anthony Dominguez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
See.
This one in the air right field. Hayes sprinting after it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Here's the throw into second easily with a leadoff double.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Wade Meckler, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Well, if you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Line drive, base hit. Grissom around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Peraza stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Grounder might be 2. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Frazier in the box again. Takes a strike. Gets under and pops it up. And it's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Grant Taylor, the closer, is getting loose. Newcomb also getting ready. Good job to fight that one off. The tying run at the plate. In the dirt. Gets away from lead. No advance, though. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. My drop. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now into the game, Logan O'Hoppe. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 14.
Leading off, Luis on. Robert Stevenson on the pitch here.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Fought off foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. And they'll do it again. 2-2 down. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
At the plate, Corey Lee. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball one.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Derek Hill. Right through there for a strike. Acuna, the runner at second with one away. That's in there. 0-2 now. In the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Bergen, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
2 outs with a runner at third. That's in there, and it's 2-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. John Newcomb.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. The 1-2. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Ball 1.
The White Sox trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit hard, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the DH, Vaughn Grissom. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at all.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Nope. That's a really good take. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times good.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. Through 8 full, you're watching Angels baseball on back in Anaheim. We go to the 9th. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate. Pitching change here, Drew Pomeranz.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty.
Not recognizing.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah.
That pitch, a hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. And that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Fires to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Lenny Sosa steps to the calling for the intentional walk, and that moves up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Austin Hayes getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
So they're all loaded up. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ripped to third and caught.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that
Ay, ay.
You
Está
can't
bien.
ask for much more. That's the outcome they want.
It was a slow walk
He's
on
been
the
an
fence.
absolute hitting machine, dude. The height.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Kirby Yates.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's your one. And now everybody's running. Puts a bunt down, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And the White Sox will strand 3. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back.
Ay, Dios,
And on the
está
mound is the
desesperado.
closer, Grant Taylor.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to.
Ay, Dios.
And
no.
Down wins, so this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Right through there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now here is Oswald Peraza. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles under this one, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Adam Frazier. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The White Sox trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
That's ball 2.
That one almost got him.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't glue one either.
They're down to their final strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Popped up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Someone call a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, I let my hang, I let my chain swing.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know mystical, magical, oh baby. It's mystical, magical.
¿Qué dice?